I'm Aaron Matthews, a 40-year-old staff sergeant in the U.S. Army. This story begins in the blistering heat of Camp Arif Jan, Kuwait, where I was deployed. It was a Monday afternoon, the kind of day where the desert sun feels like it's burning through your skin. I'd just finished a grueling 12-hour shift managing logistics, my boots caked with sand, my body aching. Back in my quarters, I kicked off my boots, opened my laptop, and saw the email that changed everything. The subject line read, "Let's be adults about this." 3 sentences. I've filed for divorce. I've taken the money from our joint accounts. I've moved in with someone else. No greeting, no apology, just cold facts signed by Adam, my husband of 13 years. I read it twice, closed the laptop, and headed to the communal showers. The water ran cold before I stepped out, dressed, and reported for duty like nothing had happened. That night, in my bunk, I typed one word in reply. Understood. No anger, no pleading, just control. Wilson, a sergeant 2 bunks down, noticed my silence. "You good, Matthews?" he asked, glancing up from his book. I nodded. "Just some stuff back home." He grunted and looked away. Military guys know when to leave it alone. Truth was, I wasn't surprised. 6 months before deployment, Adam had changed. He stopped asking about my day, worked late at his auto shop, hit the gym obsessively, but never looked different. New clothes, new friends, a password on his phone, I noticed it all. But I didn't confront him. My dad taught me to stay steady, to act when it counts, not when emotions flare. So, I prepared quietly, opened a new savings account, rerouted part of my pay, secured my birth certificate, house deed, and VA loan papers in a storage unit. Small steps just in case. I met Adam at a 4th of July barbecue in Austin. He was charming, funny, a mechanic who admired my service but didn't understand it. We married 8 months later, quick, but deployments teach you not to waste time on what feels right. For years, we were solid. We bought a modest 3-bedroom house using my VA loan, and I added Adam to the deed because that's what you do when you build a life together. He called me his warrior, said I was stronger than anyone he knew. But admiration fades when it's not real. Each deployment, Adam grew more distant. He stopped meeting me at the airport, stopped cooking my favorite meals. Conversations turned hollow, like we were playing roles. "I didn't sign up to be a military husband," he said one night, frustrated when I mentioned re-enlisting. "I'm tired of sleeping alone, wondering if you'll come back in one piece." I understood. This life isn't easy. But the Army was my calling, where I felt I mattered. Then came the signs, skipped calls, no wedding ring, mentions of our friend Melissa's divorce and her best life. He suggested we were fine, just in a phase, but I knew better. Late nights, new friends, gym sessions that showed no results. It was deliberate. Still, I didn't react. I watched, took mental notes, like a soldier scouting the battlefield. 2 weeks after the email, I was in the mess hall when my phone buzzed. A bank alert. $88,500 withdrawn from our joint savings. Our checking account had $22.37 left. The money we'd built over years was gone.
My throat went dry.
The transaction history showed methodical withdrawals starting when I deployed, small at first, then larger, like someone testing limits. Murphy, a younger soldier, noticed my shock. Bad news. I locked my phone. Just account stuff. That night, I called the bank from the base's phone center. The woman on the line confirmed the transfers, but said they couldn't be reversed without a court order. I hung up, surrounded by the hum of normal life. Soldiers laughing, calling home, planning futures. My life was unraveling, and no one knew. Wilson found me in the hallway. "Heard you looked like you saw a ghost at dinner." I told him everything. The email, the drained accounts, the girlfriend at our house, the divorce papers. He didn't flinch. "What's your plan?" I didn't have one yet, but that night, sleepless, I felt something shift. Not grief or rage, but focus. I logged into our home security system, which Adam had forgotten about. The footage showed a stranger walking my dog, wearing my Seahawks hoodie, laughing in my kitchen, the one I'd renovated myself. That's when I stopped feeling and started planning. By 0500, I had a list. Call Natalie, my high school friend and military legal advisor, review house documents, secure my pension and retirement accounts, gather proof, bank logs, security footage, everything. This wasn't about confrontation. It was about leverage. Adam underestimated me, thought I'd be too far away, too broken. He forgot I've operated under fire, stayed calm in chaos, planned missions with no room for error. Natalie answered my call immediately. I laid out the details, the email, the money, the stranger in my house.
First, we get you stateside, she said.
I'll file for emergency leave through JAG. I didn't want to fight, I told her. You don't have to fight, she replied. You just have to finish it. Over the next few days, I worked, trained, smiled when needed, but every night I reviewed footage, took notes, watched them live like I didn't exist. I didn't want revenge, just consequences, legal and final.